Good morning, student. Yesterday we start the environmental studies, part 1 for standard 4. We begin first lesson, the life cycle of butterfly. Yesterday we saw there is in the picture there are puppies and their mother. There is similarity between puppies and their mother, even cat and kitten, even goat and kids. They are similar with each other. Even these animals, their babies grow in their mother's tummy and are born from the mother's tummy too. These animals do not lay eggs, but some animals, for example, crow, spider, ants, butterflies, frogs, snakes, are all animals that lay eggs. We do not often see their because the eggs of some animals are very tiny, so we do not come to know that these animals lay eggs. But we are sure that a hen lay eggs. This is the picture given. Now a hen lay eggs and warmth is necessary for the chick to grow inside the egg. After laying them, the hen sits on the eggs to keep them warm. And now the chicks inside slowly keep warm. When its growth is complete, see here in this picture it is given. When its growth is complete, the chicks break the eggshell. This part we are calling eggshell. When its growth is complete, this chick breaks the eggshell and comes out. See here, the hen looks after its chick till they grow a little bigger. Till they grow a little bigger, this hen looks after its chick. Now, you will find out one exercise. What are the similarities between the hen and the chick? Yesterday I told you one homework, find out the similarities. Yes, there is similarities between the hen and the chick. What is the similarity? This chick and hen and chick both have two legs, two eyes, even both feed are cranes. Yes or no? Today we are going to see metamorphosis. Now, there are similarities between goat and kids, even hen and her chicks. But, however, caterpillar and the caterpillar and the butterfly, they are different from each other. Here is the example caterpillar and the butterfly. They are totally different from each other. Now, what is the meaning of metamorphosis that we will see? In some animals, the young one grows into an adult animal that looks very different from the young ones. This change of form is called metamorphosis. What is the metamorphosis? The young one grows into an adult animal that looks very different from young ones. This change of form is called metamorphosis. Now, what is the metamorphosis in a butterfly that we will see? Now, butterflies of various shapes and beautiful colors. Here is the example. They are very beautiful and in different colors and different varieties and shapes. As butterflies grow, they pass through 4 stages. Which are that 4 stages? Egg, then larva, then pupa, and adult. This adult stage we call butterfly. Now, the plain tiger butterfly is very common one. The female plain tiger butterfly lays an egg on the milkweed. Here is the example. The female plain tiger butterfly lays an egg on the milkweed or rui leaf, and in 6 to 8 days the larva emerges from the eggs. This is one. The larva means what? An insect, small. A larva emerges from the eggs, and this larva of a butterfly is called a caterpillar. When the caterpillar comes out of the eggs, it is very hungry. So it begins to nibble and eat very leaf on which it emerges from the eggs. It eats very fast, and so the growth of it is very rapid. Yes, rapid means very fast. Now the caterpillar and the plain tiger butterfly grows so rapidly in first 2 or 3 days that it does not fit in its skin anymore. But under the old skin, a new loose skin is formed on the growing caterpillar. Then the caterpillar sheds old skin, that is, it molts. What is meant by molts? When the caterpillar of the plain tiger butterfly grows so rapidly, in 2 or 3 days, it does not fit in its skin anymore, because at first only I told you it eats very fast and its growth is very rapid or so rapid. Due to that, it does not fit in its skin anymore. But under the old skin, a new loose skin is formed on the growing caterpillar. Then the caterpillar sheds the old skin, that is, it's mold. What we are calling a new term or new word is for you, mold. Mold means what? To shed old skin to make way for new growth is called a mold. Moult. Now, again it begins to global up. Global up means eat very fast. Again it begins to global up and live and continues to grow rapidly. In 2 or 3 days, it molts a second time. In this way, how many times it molts? It molts 4 times. How many times? 4 times. It remains in the caterpillar stage for 10 to 12 days. How many days it remains? It remains in the caterpillar stage for 10 to 12 days. Just before the last mold, it molts 4 times, and then at last mold, the caterpillar waves a button of silken thread on a stalk or a leaf and hangs itself from it. See here in this picture it is given. In last mold, this caterpillar waves a button and silken thread on a stalk or a leaf and hang itself from it. When it molts this time, it forms a pupa, which is the next stage of its growth. This is the next stage of its growth, and this pupa of a butterfly is called a chrysalis. What is meaning of chrysalis? What we are calling the pupa of a butterfly is also called a chrysalis. This is one. Means at the last mold, the caterpillar waves button of a silken thread or a hang itself from it. When it molts, this time pupa, which is the next stage of its growth, and the pupa of a butterfly is called a chrysalis. This is called a chrysalis. Till here we finished. Now it remains inside the chrysalis for the next 11 or 12 days. See here in this picture it is given. In this position, it remains inside the chrysalis for next 11 or 12 days. It does not eat anything during this stage. However, inside the chrysalis, important changes takes place in its body. In this position, the important changes takes place in its body, and the growth of the plain tiger gets completed inside the chrysalis. In this chrysalis, very important changes take place in its body, and the growth of the plain tiger gets completed inside the chrysalis. Then the adult butterfly emerges from the chrysalis. This is the position. The adult butterfly emerges from the chrysalis. It is now has 4 attractive wings. See here, this is the adult butterfly. Now it has 4 attractive wings and 6 long legs or butterflies go through these stages of growth. Which are the 4 stages of butterfly? One is egg, second is larva, third one is pupa, and fourth one is adult. Yes or no? Now till here you will read the lesson carefully. Remaining part tomorrow we will see.